G'day, I'm Ian from Melbourne, Australia.
Also known as Aaron Aardvark Adventure Rides.
I ride a VStrom 650.
When we're not in lockdown.
Yeah, that's right. And you're watching
Motoramblings.
Ow, careful.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Go. Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome back to Motoramblings. I'm Patrick. I'm riding Big Yella, my 2010 Honda Goldwing touring bike. And as you probably noticed by the title, I'm not going to be talking much about Big Yella today. We'll be talking about Copper, my VStrom. Close this. I recently watched a video where somebody was talking that he didn't quite understand why older folks like me, 56 when you watch this video, are so dang interested in these adventure bikes. And, you know, there's been quite a few. Hopefully you're not hearing the wind I'm hearing. There's been quite a few people on YouTube with YouTube channels that have bought adventure bikes recently. And I'm sure they all know why they bought it. And I bet a lot of them, like me, have a little bit of trouble explaining why they bought it and why they enjoy it as much as they do. So I'm going to give you my take on why I personally bought an adventure bike. Now, it doesn't mean that anybody else would have the same reasons, doesn't mean that anybody else would be wanting to do the same things, but these are the reasons why I ended up going from a DR650, which was so much fun, to the VStrom and the adventure bike riding. Put that up there. When I had the DR650, I went on some dirt roads and it was so much fun. I suddenly found a whole new world of riding that I had never done before. You know, we're all street riders. We've all cruised all the different back roads, and you know, we have our reasons for riding certain roads. Super twisty, views, getting from point A to point B, you know, whatever it is, traveling the country, you know, touring the entire country. And it's awesome, and I want to do that. But when I had the DR650 and I was doing some of these dirt roads, I was like, you know, this is really fun. And then I started watching videos where folks were packing tents up and putting all their gear on these bikes and going out in the woods and camping. Like, oh, now that sounds pretty awesome. Well, I ended up getting the VStrom because it was better on the long distance rides to get to some of these places that I wanted to do my adventure riding. And when I started watching the videos, one of the things that intrigued me was like the Dalton Highway. I know everybody's heard of it, everybody's thought about it. You know, it became something that I wanted to do on my adventure bike. Now, of course, with work and schedules and vacations and family, I've not made it happen, at least not yet. There is that retirement thing coming up, so hopefully I can make it happen. But then I started seeing all these other great rides that were dirt road rides. You know, I want to go to the Valley of the Gods. I want to see Monument Valley. I want to do some of these high passes in Colorado and other places out west. And then I started looking into these BDRs. Now, some of them look way beyond anything I even want to attempt because, well, I think I'd get stuck. But there's so many of them, including several that are close by. The Mid-Atlantic BDR is quite close to me. The Pennsylvania BDR is not far, and now they have what they call BDR X's, short little off-road rides out in the middle of the woods. And I just got thinking about and watching videos and got to wanting to do these off-road rides out into the, you know, roads less traveled kind of things, and go places that this bike will never go. Not with me on it anyway. And so I bought an adventure bike so that I could and will eventually do some of these off-road rides, these things that are set up specifically for loops, off-road ride loops, and camping off the bike. I want to do, there's so many of these, I don't even know what you call them, these routes that are set up, the Trans-America Trail. I don't know if I could do the whole thing, but it's there. I could certainly try it. Like I said, the BDRs, there's one around here, the Georgia 300 or something. There's all kinds of these routes that people have set up for you to do on off-road bikes, just to go out and have something a little different than the street riding. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the MABDR. I'm going to do a bunch of these other things, you know, eventually. Like I said, I'll be retiring soon, and I'm going to take that adventure bike and I am going to go ride off-road and go places off-road and camp and be an outdoor person. So that's why I bought the adventure bike and why I still have the adventure bike, because I plan on taking and going on some of these, what they call adventure rides, off-road rides that will challenge my skill level on my ability to keep the bike up on two wheels. It's just another challenge that I'm going to try to accomplish on a motorcycle. And that's why I bought an adventure bike. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope everyone can stay well, stay safe, but most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings out. See ya.